Hello everybody, it's Deltre. We're back with some more Fire Emblem 12 Lunatic Reverse, and oh my god, I am dying. I am dying, y'all. You guys remember that level from Mario 3 where the sun's trying to kill you? Well, it is hot as hell. Anyways, last time we killed Aramai and defeated the assassins once and for all, and today we're finally getting on with saving the world, or whatever that business was. I'm not entirely sure. Gotoh wasn't too clear. I did actually get a chance to read a lot of the comments on the previous part, and it seemed like a lot of people did agree with me that the whole reveal that Aramai wasn't actually supposed to be such a bad person at the end is kind of lame. I'm glad it's not just me that thinks that. It wouldn't have changed my mind either way. There's just something about that feels so cheap, to just say that she was mind controlled or she didn't really want to do all these heinous acts. And it just makes for a weaker villain, in my opinion. It could have been kind of a cool idea to have this person totally broken by a past traumatic event, you know what I mean? To the point that they completely flip and go the other direction with it, to the point where they become cruel and heartless, so that they don't have to feel that kind of pain ever again. But instead, nope, it's just Garnet and his evil mind-controlling magic. Super lame in my opinion. And I'm not too surprised to see that you guys kind of felt the same way. Also, to go back a few parts, apparently it wasn't too hard to get the fortified staff on Harden's map. I should have figured out how to do it. It's honestly not that complicated. I didn't go back to get it or anything, but I wanted to point out the fact that it's pretty simple. Anyways, as for why we're doing Fire Emblem 12 again, is because I'm addicted to this crap, man. It's such a good game. There's so many cool things about this game, and we're going to be seeing more of those today. Plus, there was just something that I just had to show you guys. Something pretty funny. I didn't really intend to do things the way that we're going to be doing them, but it'll be worth it. Trust me, you guys are going to like this. This is flames. This is heat right here. For Chapter 21, the Wyvern's Dale. So this is apparently about the point in the game where things get absolutely batshit insane, and from what we saw at the end of the last part, I can totally buy it. What I'm going to be doing here on the first turn is going to be pretty crazy, as we'll see, but let's get to it, eh? Guided by our sage Gotoh, Marth and his companions moved to the Wyvern's Dale, located north of Medeus. The Dale is a savage land populated by wyverns and ruled by barbarians. However, Marth had no time to waste. The world's fate was in his hands. Yeah, now that he's killed the assassins, now it's time to save the world. So, we already kind of talked about some of these enemies and just how ridiculous this is, but it bears repeating. 28 speed, 40 attack wyverns with 12 move, 1 to 2 range. Great. And the way that these guys are positioned essentially gives them overlapping range with one another. It's really hard to pull these guys separately without doing some really creative things. Now, these berserkers, again, are just Linda food. She is so good. When I started this playthrough, I really undersold how good Linda actually is. Easily one of the better units in the game. I thought she would maybe not be this great because she can't use the Excalibur. And I honestly thought that would be such an important thing for this game. But no, it really hasn't been. I don't really feel the pain of not being able to use that. And it's so nice to have somebody who can just double in one round KO these guys at a distance. Because these guys, unlike the berserkers on the previous map, don't all have tomahawks. So I can use the Lemon Sword, avoid retaliation on a lot of these guys. Not all of them. Some of them do have range, but enough of them that it makes Linda a huge asset for a map like this. There's also these sorcerers with Forge Thoron because, hey, why not? I love resetting for critical hits. I love it. I love it so much. And there's also some fun stuff going on with this village. So for the only time in this game, you have to visit the village with somebody who is not named Marth. You do still have to come here with Marth if you want to be able to, well, essentially if you want to be able to beat the game on this mode. I guess you can do some other really cheesy crap and skip the village, but I'm going to be doing it because, one, I want to get full recruitment, and two, I don't want to reset 1.5 million times to get some 3% crit or some crap like that on the final boss. So, you gotta get this village. This village will give you the Starlight spell for reasons that are probably pretty apparent if you played Shadow Dragon or Fire Emblem 3 or whatever. Fire Emblem 1 if you're some kind of sick freak. We do want to get this village, though, essentially, and you also have to visit it with Minerva. Now, I haven't been using Minerva at all. Kinda wish that I had been, honestly. Her base stats are better than I had realized, honestly. I'm kind of looking at a lot of these characters through new eyes at this point, just because I can see how easily you can make use of their inherent abilities, be it their base stats, weapon ranks, whatever. So Minerva's probably even a little bit better than I said she was. I think she's good. I always thought she was good, but now I'm saying that you could really easily integrate her into your team, like no problem. But I did not. I definitely didn't do any of that. So we have to drag her along. There's also lots of meteor dudes on this map as well. lots of meteor dudes on this map as well. Pretty tough to one-round KO. They have 24 speed. If I want to be able to do that, I would need like a berserker, but I don't really have the means to bring the avatar as a berserker. I would much rather have him as a high movement class here, like a paladin. There's also the boss who, again, he has Glower, dealing 42 damage right off the top to anybody who's going to be fighting him. I need to get 1 point of health on Palom, basically, and that really sucks. That sucks a lot because I really want her to be the one to kill the boss. She has the best chance to do it. But, as luck would have it, she has exactly 42 HP. She should have a few opportunities to level up here, 2 I do believe, if I do this correctly, so it shouldn't be impossible to get her up to 43 HP, but if she doesn't, that's gonna really put a damper on my plans here. Shouldn't be too much of a trick, though, I don't believe. As for the rest of these guys, I honestly think it's probably better just to play. It'd be easier to explain why things are the way that they are if we do it like that. So, let's get these talks out of the way. Sire, I bring news. According to an inhabitant of a nearby village, a young Draco Knight, badly wounded and on the verge of death, has taken refuge there. A Draco Knight? I wonder who it is. I don't know who, but the knight reportedly suffered a deep wound that would have killed any ordinary man. And, as if talking in delirium, he apparently was calling your name, sire. Make route for the village at once. I want to ascertain the knight's identity. I must meet with them. Now, it's weird to me that they don't actually indicate who this mysterious Draco Knight actually is. If you played the original game, you might have an idea of what to do in order to, well, let's just say they're a recruitable character, and you might have an idea of how to get that if you had played the original game, but they didn't really hint towards that just then, now did they? Emperor Harden of Arcania has fallen. The long war is now over. However, the kidnapped clerics were illusions created by Garnif. We still don't know their true whereabouts. By the way, somebody pointed out that if you get the bad ending, Garnif's clones or whatever those guys were supposed to be, Garnif's illusions essentially hook up with some of the main characters. Like the Renna clone hooks up with Julian, and the and the Elise clone hooks up with Merrick. So that's just so funny. Do you think Garnif gets a rise out of that kind of thing? Like he does that for fun? He just creates clones of Nina and Renna and crap just because he's some kind of sick pervert? Maybe he's just a really lonely guy and that's his actual plan. He's not trying to take over the world, he's just trying to make a friend, guys. I don't know, maybe it's not as funny to other people as it is to me, but that's hilarious. So we really dodged a bullet with getting the true ending then. Poor Merrick, dude. But Lord Gotoh has indicated where we should head. The Dragon's Altar. Where the Earth Dragons slumber. As you've no doubt heard, we must banish the Earth Dragons. If the countless Earth Dragons awaken, we will witness hell on Earth. Fortunately, the Dark Sphere, completed with the binding shields of Prince Martha, with... Okay, another weird thing about the Dark Sphere, it doesn't actually give you that whole negates all attacks properties the Harden has. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, right? It would be super broken. But god damn it. I don't want gameplay story segregation in this case. Just give me the damn immunity. So Prince Martha will without a doubt seal those Earth Dragons. Garnif should be in the Dragon's Altar. And with him to kidnap clerics, we must head to the Dragon's Altar. And fun fact, the Dragon's Altar is the Dragon's Table from Fire Emblem Awakening. Now, I've already pretty much decided who I want, what I want, but there's something kind of strange that I have to do here. I didn't actually end up buying this Draco shield for Sirius after all, because as a paladin he had more than enough defense to do everything that I needed him to do on the previous map. So again, I did not end up buying any of these Draco shields so far, but I do need to buy one. Well, I don't need to buy one, but I'm going to buy one because it's funnier this way. So with one Draco shield, we can bring a sleeper pick to this map who's going to be incredibly useful for several important things. Bop. Alright, so here we go. So you can see our group here. We have lots of paladins. We've got the paladin avatar with the brave lance. I actually ended up forging the brave lance. I did not name it. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't name it, but I gave it +2 might, because with that I'm actually able to one-round KO all the sword masters on this map, or all the ones that I care about. This guy over here actually spawned with a little bit more defense, but I wouldn't be able to one-round him either way because he will end up on this fort, which would give him 1 additional point of defense. So basically it doesn't matter. I don't need more than 2 might on the Brave Lance at this point. Maybe there's something else later on in the game where more might would have been nice. But I also wanted to think about how much money I was spending, of course. But I can one-round that first sword master as well as this guy with the +2 brave sword, or brave lance even. And also, if I can get the Brave Lance over to Palace, she can one-round KO this boss. However, this is where it comes into play, where she needs to get 1 point of HP at some point during this map. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm 1 point of health away in so many cases. My durability has not been too kind to me, I have to say. As you can see, there's 1.5 million wyverns, and you might think that a Parthia user would be very good here, and you would be correct. Now, of course, George can use the Parthia from base, and he doesn't actually get one shot by any of the wyverns, so he would be a perfect pick here, even if you never used him at all in the entire game. He can do everything that you would need a Parthia user to do here, and then some. But that's not fun, so I brought Shima. And with the Draco Shield and the Rainbow Potion, she can survive one hit from any of the Draco Knights, or excuse me, not Draco Knights, any of the wyverns. She can survive a hit from any of the wyverns, and she can use the Parthia at base because of her incredibly good bow rank. So instead of using George and conserving money or anything like that, let's use Shima instead because it's funny. Okay, y'all, slight change of plans. Originally, I had the Avatar as a paladin, but then I realized that one of these berserkers up here has a poleaxe, and I can't think of how I'm getting around this guy without having somebody who is not mounted, or specifically not riding a horse to draw this guy in. As good as the Avatar is, he's gonna get one shot by this guy, no doubt. 29 strength on top of an additional 51 might gives you what, 80 total? Yeah, 80 total. So he would need to be really healthy for that to work out, and also nothing else could attack him. So instead, we're gonna try to use the Avatar as a Draco Knight. That also means that I had to give him a Rainbow Potion so we can survive this first turn, because he's gonna be getting hit by a lot of dudes. And also, I have sold literally everything that I'm not going to be using, so that's like basically all my silvers and crap. Any kind of forges that I've made up until this point, just about all of them got sold off. So that's like the Armor Slayer Forge, the Horse Slayer Forge. I don't need any of that stuff anymore at this point. It's all going to be dragons, barbarians, or berserkers, I mean. Barbarians, he says. What is this, Fire Emblem 3? Speaking of which, somebody did remind me of the fact that the Lady Sword in Fire Emblem 3 is actually effective versus barbarians. It's not here though, unfortunately, so it's not necessary at this point. If you were playing the original game, maybe keep it, but here, no. There's no reason, so I sold just about everything. What I have is what I have, basically. And the reason for that is that there is a secret shop on this map. And also, I may need to forge like a Wyrm Slayer in the future, so I want to have as much money as I possibly can. Other than that, absolutely nothing else has changed, so let's just get to it finally. Jagan, where are we? Macedon or Lair? Both. We are smack bang on the border. The hell, Jay? You are old. Both. We are smack bang on the border. I hear this place is home to Macedon's great wyverns. But since this area is overrun with barbarians, even the Macedonian soldiers dare not to set foot here. I see. You learn something new every day. Like smack bang. According to our scouts, a large number of wyverns and barbarians have gathered nearby. It's like Henri's way. No, it's worse. These guys have almost cap stats. Sire, please be careful. Got it. Let's go, Deltre. Cap stats, you say? I need to know what's happened to my sister and the others. I have a dreadful feeling about this. You and me both, man. Oh yeah, and then this guy shows up out of nowhere. He is trash. Big shocker, I'm sure. There you are, Marth. Who goes? A barbarian of this tale? Please stand back, sire. It's all right, Deltre. This is Ymir, another ally from the last war. When I met him, he was holding off an entire army to protect some villagers. He's a kind and brave man. Yeah, the name's Ymir. I heard Marth was fighting here, and I figured I'd come along too. Why are you here? Wait, I see. I'm very sorry, Ymir. That was very rude of me. Oh, it's okay. My face is a bit on the scary side, I gotta admit. What's your name? Yes, I'm the Altian Royal Guard, Deltre. Deltre, what a name! What a great name! You're so amazing! It's a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. And with that, we get Ymir, who's gonna be good for like one thing here. Yeah, he's gonna kill a wyvern because he's a warrior, level 10, really bad stats. Yeah, there's really. Ooh, why would you use this guy? Why would you use this guy? Honestly, he's got a lot of HP. I'll give him that, so he can take a few hits. But the problem is, of course, with only 15 base speed, every single enemy on this map is going to double him. A normal mode, perfectly serviceable unit, and I suppose, again, like just about everybody, you can patch this guy up with all of the lunatic stat boosters, in addition to the fact that there's a secret shop on this map. You can give him a massive 12 speed if you save every single viable speed wing in the game for this guy, so he could be okay, I guess. I mean, I guess. Really, there's not really too much I have to add about this guy. He's a late game pre-promote without too much special to offer. Now, his growth rates are as follows. 90% HP, 90% strength. So that's his big thing, is that he has a stupidly high strength growth. No magic, 45 skill, 50 speed, 35 luck, 35 defense, and no res. I honestly don't even want to consider him a filler unit because that's kind of doing a disservice to characters like George, in my opinion. Anyways, Linde, get to it. You already know what she's good for. She's going to blow away every single berserker that comes into her path. Every single one. She is just so goddamn busted. It's not even any competition. She's easily one of my best damage. She's easily one of the best offensive units that I have. It's just so absurd. It's just so absurd. Those guys could have had max HP and she would still be able to take them on. So we want to give the barrier to the avatar because there's a meteor guy right here, but I also want to kill this killing edge sword master. So right off the bat, we're facing a critical hit chance. If he crits me, I'm going to die. Straight up. We're also going to use Sirius. He's got to move right here. We want to be outside range for these wyverns basically, because what we're going to try to do is wall off an area so that my units can move behind what is essentially a mobile wall that we're going to be setting up right here. So we can use Marth as well. Marth's not really a particularly great target for these guys, so we can use him for this pretty safely here. And we're going to round things out with Est. Yes, Est. And funnily enough, Est is kind of uniquely suited to do this because she joins late enough that making her a Falcon Knight isn't entirely out of the question, whereas with other potential flyers, you would probably want to promote them into Draco Knights sooner than the second Elysian Whip rolls around, just so that they can get access to the promoted class set. S doesn't have that problem though, because she's such a late joiner, so it kind of works out that I'm using her, I'm not gonna lie. So Minerva can move right past these ranges with the way that we've set things up. Sirius too, he's completely out of range. Now, Shima wants to be right here because this is in range of one and only one Wyvern. Only one. You can do the same thing with George, again. Pala's gonna move on into, and somebody did actually have an explanation for Pala not revealing that she had that locket of her mother, because it's supposed to be like a comfort item for her, which makes perfect sense. Nice dodge there, Deltre. Don't get crit, cool, cool. But yeah, the locket's supposed to be like this comfort item for Pala, which makes sense. It kind of humanizes her in a way, you know? So I like that. And also somebody pointed out the most likely candidate for the White Wing's mother. Goodbye, by the way. Look at Shima go. So assuming that the White Wing's dad has green hair, there can be only one candidate. The cotton candy killer herself. Oh, yes. Oh, by the way, Esther's gonna destroy that guy. I really didn't need her to do that. That just makes things a little bit easier for me, I guess, because that means I don't need Emir to do anything, which is great. The less that I have to rely on him for, the better. And in case anybody's curious why I needed the rainbow potion, in theory, the Avatar could have died there if everything had hit him, but since he decided to dodge almost every single attack, this could not be any better. That was totally not necessary, though. I didn't need half the dodges that I got there. I didn't need S to dodge. I didn't need her to kill this guy. So it kind of takes away from everything that I planned, honestly. Kind of makes it look like I'm getting a little bit luckier than I really needed to here. So, unfortunately, Sirius has absolutely garbage luck. And he has to face this Berserker right here. So there's a chance that I get gimped. I don't, thankfully. I don't crit him either, but that's totally fine. The way we move Sirius and Katria allows them to both gang up on this Berserker and kill him. And I also need Katria right here so that she can eventually, on the next turn, draw this Wyvern. So their own gigantic movement range is totally working against them here. I'm able to get him over to me very, very soon, which is going to be really nice for when I'm trying to approach this area. Because as you can see, this is basically a giant zone of death. We can't possibly try to take out all of these guys at the same time. It's just not going to work. There's no way. Now with Marth, I can use him now to weaken this guy a little bit. And I want to attack with Marth first because I'm going to be using a Fortify. Now ordinarily, I would say that, oh, really, really solid level up there. I want to save a Rainbow Potion for the last map just so I can give it to Marth in case anybody's curious what I'm doing with that. And where he's at right now will actually push him up to max strength, max speed. And he can also take a hit from the boss, so he's basically as good as he needs to be. Now, since S dodged, I actually don't need to do things in such a specific order, so I can pretty much freely kill this guy right now. Yeah, I can kill this guy right now with S, and she's just gonna keep dodging. Jesus Christ, S! She's so broken. Obviously, right? And Shima's gonna move right there so she can kill one more Wyvern. They're gonna go for her over anybody else because they can double and kill her. But the problem is that the Parthia is so ridiculously accurate that there's no way that she fails to kill the Wyvern before it can get off the second hit. So that's really huge. Now we can go in with Katria. I really should have given her not a Javelin. She doesn't need it to retaliate here. And I should have given her, like, anything else, really. She just needs to be able to do 10 damage. Thankfully, we don't miss. If I was thinking about it harder, she would probably have, like, a silver, just so that she's less likely to miss. Now, I think that's basically all the fighting that we can do for right now. Oh, I can also kill this meteor guy. So yeah, these first few turns are a little bit sketchy on the hit rates, I'm not gonna lie, but if we can pull this off, oh my god, of course. So there goes that. Man, that guy really needs to die, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he needs to die. But this guy is gonna ruin everything. Damn heretic, yep. So you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here, but it's not gonna work out because things just didn't work my way, unfortunately. This time things worked out a little bit more like what I was kind of expecting here. So we can show how this would have actually been done if I didn't get super lucky with every single attack. The fact that Mara dodged there doesn't really matter because again we're throwing out a fortify here and he's not in range of the next attack. Ah, no strength. Come on, dude. Breaking my balls here, man. Okay, whatever. I can use Ymir now. We just gotta make sure that we're not in range of this guy because I don't want Ymir to fight that guy under any circumstances. There's no reason for me to even think about doing something so stupid. I really should have attacked with Ymir before. Thankfully we missed, or thankfully we hit. Yeah, I should have attacked with Ymir before moving Marth because he's giving a slight hit boost to him, so it would have been useful in the sense that I would be more accurate that way. Now, we can do the same thing. We're going to use Sirius to attack this guy with the Brave Sword. He's actually going to get a critical hit. That doesn't make any difference. I did give Catria, why? I gave Catria the Silver Lance this time, though, just so that when I would, in theory, be attacking that Berserker that Sirius just killed, I would have a much more reliable chance to actually take him out. Being that the Silver Lance is so much more accurate, of course. Now, yeah, I just need to kill this guy, but that's going to... Yeah, I guess that was kind of lucky that I crit that guy because I would prefer Why? I prefer Catria to be as healthy as possible, so it's good that that happened the way that it did because this Wyvern, the way that he moved, is actually blocking her from getting her to where she needs to be, which is, again, it's right here. So I need to heal first, so now I can use S to take this guy out, get him away. Goodbye. It's been a lot of fun, man. Now we get this level up for S, probably a really good one because she's broken. No strength, S, why? I don't think that matters, like, at all. It'd be nice, though, I'll say that. Now I can just move here with Catria. Again, it doesn't really matter what she's doing now, as long as I can actually take this guy out. Again, we want to use the Brave Lance because there's a Swordmaster. There we go. There's a Swordmaster right here, and I want to be able to kill him on the retaliation. Now, all I need to do is dance for Militia, like so. We can kill that other Wyvern off with Palop. One skill. Very, very well done there, Peter. We can kill this guy off with Palop. Oh, and then some. Jesus Christ, Palop. Please get HP. Yes. Oh, sick. Sick. Although, because I made the avatar to a Draco Knight, I'm not entirely sure if I still need Palop to get that HP. I guess we'll see as we go on. And whatever happens, happens, more or less. Now, throughout this fortify, because I need Sirius at exactly full. As we saw there, he's going to survive this round with exactly 1 HP. He doesn't need a javelin or anything to get some kind of chip on this guy because he can take him out flat with the Brave Sword, so we're good on that. And now let's see how things are going to play out here. This guy's going to come for Sirius. I just want to see... God damn it! God damn it, dude! Damn, I really just need to get through these first 2 rounds and then I can save. Please, dude. Come on. Serious? Yes, there we go. So now he's going to survive at exactly 1 HP. Nice Devil Sword backfire, buddy. Sick. So we are totally fine. Shima, again, she can't miss. The Parthia is just that good. And a level up for your girl. I'm pretty sure I saw at least one person want to see her, so there you go. Now, before we do a goddamn thing, I've had about enough of these first 2 turns. There. Amazing. So now, we can move Marth's butt like all the way over here. You might be wondering why I'm not moving him full speed ahead towards this village, but the way that things work out, in order for him to actually get to this village in, say, 5 turns instead of the usual 6 that it would take would be for me to somehow, I don't know, I'd have to do some rescue crap, and it's not really worth it in my opinion, so he has a little bit of time to help out on that first Wyvern and whatnot. Now, let's see, where does this Wyvern move? We want to be right inside of his range. Yes, we are just barely able to make this. I'm going to start throwing javelins at these guys because I want a javelin on Katria anyways. I didn't really need to kill that guy. I don't know how that's going to affect things. Those thieves are going to leave me alone as long as that village is still intact, so there was no need for any of that. Now Minerva can move full speed ahead as well, and funnily enough, the way things work out, even before Katria got that point of strength there, she plus Minerva can combine to perfectly KO this wyvern. So that's pretty useful for sure. Now, we want to get one of these wyverns. We want to stay out of range of this meteor, though. No reason to be in range. Perfect. Okay. Or do we? Do we want to try and... Ooh, how real am I feeling here? The only good that could have come from Marth being ahead is that he could have pulled this Killer Axe guy, yes, but that's not really... It's not really that big of a deal, I don't think. Ooh, I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. Yeah, there's really no way I can do all of that because... Yeah, if I get into range, I'm going to be in range of the meteor, this flying dragon, this tomahawk guy, this bull axe. No. That's not going to work out. There's no way. So we'll just pull him to over here. That should be good enough. You can move in a little bit as well. Est is still on full. Why? Huh. Well, I'm not totally sure. What I do know is that we can start pulling these dragons as well. Pella herself can 1v1 these guys as I heal. We just want to make sure that we're not going to pull this guy into range of the second guy, basically. So as long as we turn on this guy right here, we can make sure that we're doing this correctly, basically. So we can move Pella here. No problem. Give her the javelin so she can retaliate, and that will allow her to KO the other dragon herself by using the dragon pike on the next go. We can get in here pretty close with Linda. And eventually we just need to heal Sirius. Do I need to use a fortify in this turn? I really don't think that I do. Do I? We use the pure water. Yeah, I really don't think I need to fortify or anything. So what we can do instead is we have a choice. We can move S really far in, or we can do some double heals or something like that. I think we want to double heal. So I can... Okay, here's actually what I'll do. I will heal Sirius with Militia because she does a little bit more healing. And then I can dance for her, and then I can use the recover on Shima, which will give her the needed HP to take one more hit from these damn wyverns. They're everywhere, dude. They're everywhere. Nice, magic. Finally, she might be about average. And with Katarina, we can bring the Avatar back to full because she doesn't have quite as much magic as Militia, so I think that it's smarter to do things like this. And S can move on in. Who are we forgetting? Sirius, of course, yeah. Just take this guy out. Hopefully we don't get crit. We don't. Sick. We just saved either way, so it's not as though I'm losing too much progress if something goes wrong at this point. I mean, that's about as good as it can be. Oh, excuse me. Got the hiccups out all of a sudden. Okay, so that crit's totally not needed. I took a second there during that little break to decide what the plan of attack from here on out will be. And we want to kind of keep doing something similar to what we've been doing, right? Pull these wyverns. Pull these goddamn wyverns. They are just too scary. I cannot leave them be. Pella can actually take this one out now, assuming she connects as she does. But of course, we need to heal her before she can do anything like that. The good news is she only needs to take one hit since he'll die before getting off the second. So as long as we can get her to over 19 HP, we are totally fine. Now, S can blow this guy away with the Gradibus. Just barely. Just barely. Jesus. But hey, we take those. I'm not about to complain. No way. Now, there's another flying dragon. Why am I... This is the Fire Emblem 3 episode, I guess. There's another wyvern over here, and we're going to distract it so that it doesn't gang up on the Avatar. It doesn't really matter so much for him surviving as it does for me being able to kill the dragon before it becomes an issue. No reason to not use the Brave Axe at this point. It's a little bit more accurate thanks to the weapon triangle bonus. Not weapon triangle bonus, the weapon rank bonus. Now this guy is still turned on, so we can move Linda right here to get his attention. This is still outside the range of this Thoron guy, so it's totally fine. Now, this is gonna suck. It's definitely gonna suck because I need Minerva to hit this. And I also, I could give Katria the secret shop card and she can visit the secret shop right now. The secret shop is right here. But I'm afraid if I do that, yeah, then these thieves won't have an alternate way around her and they'll probably attack her. And I really want HP on her, but I also don't want to have to use a million fortifies. Let's think this through. So I get hit by this guy, and I take a lot because he's going to double me. So we'll take 28. She'll be down on 4. I still do need to use a fortify at this turn. Ooh, that's so risky. And if I do it this turn, then I'm probably going to have to fortify next turn as well. And I don't know if I want to do that or not. I really don't. We'll start with the easy stuff. I can still attack with Shima. We're going to do that before using a fortify, obviously, as well, because I can bring her back, and she'll probably be the person taking on that last Wyvern as well. So get this guy out of here. How many kills is that for Shima? 3? More than she has any right to. And we also want to move Marth right here and no other place, because this is going to be perfectly in range for this guy. We want to pull him over here and away from this group so that on the next turn, I can kill him with Linde. And of course, she's going to be needing healing as well. I think I'm going to have to use another fortify next turn no matter what I do. I still have 2 more in the back. Well, I have 1 fortify with 2 uses left in the back. And there's another fortify that I can potentially get on the next turn. Well, I suppose I don't lose anything by giving her the VIP card. I do lose if I miss, so let's watch this. Come on, Minerva. Show them why you're the best. Really? Oh, my Lord. Well, we just saved, so whatever. This right here is the sketchiest part of this whole strategy. I have to hit this guy with Minerva. If I would have been thinking about this way back when, I would have definitely forged more hit on the dice to meet you. Without a doubt. But here we are. Damn! We didn't even get to roll for the hit. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, let me do the math, I guess. I lose 28. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Not sure how much that matters, to be honest. Okay. So a slight issue occurred to me in that that critical hit I got on one of those berserkers matters a little bit. Just the slightest little bit. But I can actually fix that immediately by going like this, taking this Levin sword from Linde. We'll take the almost broken one just for the hell of it, and I'm going to take the Levin sword with Marth. And I also, because his weapon rank is so bad, and I don't have like a magic bond or anything, I need to use the potion on your boy right now. Which blows. It absolutely blows. If only I had more everything, really. More weapon rank would be the main thing in this case, though. So now I can just bring back the avatar like so. And from the way that we are set up right now, we should be in a very, very good spot. We gotta make sure that we pull this Wyvern separately, of course. So we take Pala, we move her like right here. This is a good spot. Equip the Javelin, of course, because it is necessary for her to first connect with the Javelin in order to KO these guys. So, now even if I don't crit this guy, it's totally fine. I probably will, just because that's my luck. Oh, no, I don't. Good. You can see where... Nice. Well, him backfiring kind of ruins that whole thing anyways, but we'll just do it this way because this is way more reliable anyways. Okay, it doesn't really matter what stats you get at this point, Marth. I wasn't really counting on that level up at all. It's pretty unlikely that that plays out the way that it did. Okay, so Katria is going to dodge there. That doesn't really help or hurt. It doesn't make a difference. Alright, so we can skip past this now. And the reason that I really wanted to give Marth the Levin sword is so that because this guy survives, I can now use him here to chip him down, or to finish him off, rather. So I'm going to do this as if I didn't get that critical hit there. Take the vulnerate, whatever. This guy would have been here, so I'll move S right here, which is where she would have been otherwise. Then they can move here with the Levin sword. Doesn't really matter that she has that. In fact, I should have unequipped it just to save uses. If I fail for whatever reason, like if the RNG hates me, basically, then I will unequip the Levin sword because saving uses on that's going to be useful. There's still plenty of berserkers to KO, so we want to have that as full as we possibly can. Now we can smite this guy with Shima. Let's look at this lady go. Don't crit me, please. I've had enough of that. I really should have just given Minerva like a luck potion or some crap. I have so many of those in the convoy that I'm never going to use. I'm never going to run out of those. It's impossible. So now I can try to kill this guy. I could go for the shop. Since I actually dodged that Wyvern, it's not really a bad idea to do so, I don't believe. Please, Minerva. Minerva. Yes. So yeah, that is still by far the sketchiest part of this whole thing. With ease. With ease. Now, though, we're looking really good. Do I need to fortify, though? Let's see. Yes, I do. I do because I need to heal I need to heal so many different people, dude. I need to heal so many of my guys. I need to heal Bella. I need to heal the Avatar. I need to heal Minerva eventually. Actually, she might be okay from there. Let's see. She'll have 8 on the next turn. Yeah, Minerva's fine. I don't need to heal her anymore. I could visit the shop right now. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I really don't know. But I do for sure need to heal the Avatar again so that he can even survive this. There's another meteor down there in case one wasn't enough. No, there's one right here too. He has a meteor. This guy has only a Thoron, thankfully. But we should be able to redirect him away. We should be able to redirect the Thoron guy in a pretty advantageous way here coming up soon. And we also will be able to survive that other Wyvern in combination. Nice, Pala. Max strength. Hell yeah. We'll be able to survive this Wyvern in combination with this meteor guy, which was going to force him to go for Linda instead. Which is way better. Obviously, it leaves him incredibly exposed to somebody like, say, Godslayer Shima. So, dare I do that? Okay, so the math tells me it's 28. Assuming I pop another fortify, she'll be brought back 20 points. 16. Yeah, wow, that dodge was actually pretty clutch. I don't know if I needed that. I think I would have been fine either way. But I may as well do my shopping now. Now, what do we want here? What exactly? I didn't plan out exactly every single thing that I'm gonna buy. I need 1 spirit dust. I need 1. I want a robe. Oh, this is where it gets tricky. 2 arm scrolls. Oh, I don't know, man. Decisions. And I still want to forage for the Weird Slayer too. I think I can afford 1 more booster though. I think I can. A drop maybe, or a wing. Or another arm scroll even wouldn't be the end of the world because, well, we'll go with the drop. Final answer. I can actually just go up here right now and get the talisman from there, which in a perfect world I'd be selling that off. Now let's see what's gonna happen here. So Marth's gonna draw the attention of that guy, which is exactly what we wanted him to do. Oh, this fight. Why did I not move Linda in his range? Did I not move Linda in his range? I was supposed to. Oh no. She was supposed to be in his range. Oh, god damn it. That ruins everything. Hold up. Well, I killed him again. We already saw how that works out, though, even if I don't, so that's fine. Hey, Marth is still gonna get that level up. Sick. I would much prefer that. 2 HP, nice. Nice. So where the hell did I screw up here? Wait, I'm so lost. What did I do? I thought, didn't I? Did I move her here? He should attack Linda. He deals way more damage to Linda. And the Avatar has so much luck, it's not as though crit rates are in play. Yeah, I guess I just screwed up in a huge way and I'm not entirely sure how. Well, we can do basically the same thing. Brave Lance this guy to death. We'll Brave Axe even. Goodbye. Come on, Minerva, don't you screw me. Don't do it. Yeah, this guy, I'm not gonna be able to, I'm not gonna be able to get to the secret shop so easily here, but I still want Catria to have it just because, god damn it! Jesus, there! Oh my god! So, as I was beginning to say, the reason that I ultimately want Catria to have this thing is because Minerva needs to wait on the village, basically, so it's gonna take longer for her to get back to the secret shop than it would for Catria, let's say. Okay! Now, we can bust out the fortify. Linda is for sure in range this time. I double checked. I checked twice even. I can actually kill this guy right now, so I probably should. But the problem is, do I even want to do that? I can kill him, but then I'm gonna be super low. I'm gonna get 22 from the fortify. I'm gonna lose 45, so that puts me at 26. Then I'm gonna take 16 for the Swordmaster, which puts me at 10. And then I what? No, that's no good. I can't do it. I can't do it. We gotta let this guy continue on for a little bit here. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, basically. Sorry, I had to do that mental math real quick. I really need Katria to not die. I really need her to not die. It's so not an option. For obvious reasons, I assume. Thank God Pella didn't miss that either. I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad if Minerva pulled through and then Pallet screwed it up. Okay, so there's the meteor. I have no idea why that... Okay, there. This is what was supposed to happen. I guess I just put... Yeah, I must have just put Lynn in the wrong spot. Which is my own fault, of course. Now, Minerva's got 8 still. Go do it! Oh, at least she didn't get magic this time, did she? No, she didn't. Oh, I should have been paying more attention to that. That actually kind of matters. Well, that's pretty awkward. Gotta say. Oh well, so we can do a few things here. Siryu can now start working on these thieves. I do want to kill them eventually. There we go. And again, I'm going to be using a fortify. Big surprise. There is one on the next map, so I can... Well, and not even I can. I have to figure out a way to get that now. I don't see any other alternative. Militia can honestly just go balls to the wall at this point. I don't really... Yeah, I don't really care if the Thoron guy wants to attack her at all. Like, not in the slightest. Linda probably dies. Yeah, she certainly does. That's pretty awkward. Gotta say, because she needs the healing without a doubt. It's mandatory. Let's see. Ymir also wants to block that fort, because a wyvern will spawn from there. Yeah, a wyvern will spawn from the fort. Thought it was a little bit too easy with only 12 wyverns, or however many they're started with. So no, they're reinforcements as well. Now, ultimately, well, okay, here we go. Yeah, we can kill you using Shima. My gosh, she's so good! I'm sorry, I take it all back. Clearly, Shima is one of the best units in the game. I don't see anybody else one-shotting wyverns, do you? No. No way. And these growths have actually been pretty good. If I would have had opportunity to get them before this map, that might have been something. How many speed wings would she need? If I gave her every speed wing, she would only have 24 speed. Now, that's not going to work. I thought I was going to meme it up a little bit, but I literally can't. I literally do not have that option. We do need to kill this berserker still, and we can do that fairly easily once I heal Linda, which I will do right here. So there we go. The avatar is not healthy enough. Uh-oh. So at this point, my plan was to kill every enemy to the north, barring the meteor mage, but I had realized that the avatar was too low on health to actually survive an attack from the meteor mage. Ultimately, I ended up resetting and ensuring that Shima had a vulnerary on her, which was something that I could do from the turn 3 save. So I gave a vulnerary to Shima, but in the end it ended up not mattering. I just thought I would give a little bit of context for why we're suddenly restarting from turn 3 right now. Okay guys, so as you guys saw there, I actually ended up getting a crit on one of the berserkers that time. Again, this just keeps happening so many times, and I don't feel like resetting over and over and over again until I don't get that crit, especially with how often it's happening. But I'll tell you what I could have done, by bringing George instead of Shima and spending the 2,500 gold on him to buy an energy drop rather than a Drago shield for Shima, I would be able to kill this berserker that attacks Marth from where Militia is standing. It's kind of hard to It's kind of hard to do this without actually having it in front of me, so hopefully you're following along. But there was a Berserker standing where Militia is that will be attacking Marth. But if I had given George the energy drop and brought him along, as well as given him the Rainbow Potion, he can actually pick him off with the Parthia from where he would be left after attacking Marth. So I would just be doing that if I was going to do this like the 100% way, right? But the way things worked out, I ended up getting a crit, and I'm just going to take advantage of it, honestly. That's part of the game, man. That is part of the game as far as I'm concerned. So, I can move here with the Avatar. Use the Brave X. I also did prepare in case I didn't get the crit, but it's not going to come to that, so there's really no point in explaining that, I do believe. Now, S can take the Brave Lance away from the Avatar. Give him the Vulnerary. Sure, why not? Doesn't make any difference. Do I need the Grativu? Yeah, I do. So there we go. Take him out of here. And because I had the 11 sword on Marth still, I'm actually going to use him to do some chipping here on this Swordmaster. He's actually not even that dangerous, honestly. But I mean, I probably should be taking him out. I probably should just kill him. So we'll take the Brave Lance from Est, use the 11 sword. Nice crit, doesn't really matter too much. And now Katria is in range to fly through, take the Brave Lance, and finish this guy off. So I didn't need the crit, I just needed the bare minimum of damage on that guy in order to finish him off here. Now here's where I wish I didn't use the Against Step on Harden, because if I did, I could get Minerva over to the village right now, which would save me a little bit of time in the long run, but it is what it is. If I kill this thief, actually, does that... Will that let me... Huh, I'm not sure. Well, I can attack this guy with... Seriously? This game hates me. I swear to God, this game hates me. This game wants me dead. It wants my whole family dead. What is this nonsense? I'm just trying to win the map, god damn it. Yeah, I would have been able to save a little bit of time, though, had I been able to preserve... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's... Had I been able to preserve the Against Step that I used on Harden, which I would have been able to do pretty easily, assuming that I had literally anybody else who could have finished off that tiny sliver of health that he had after fighting the Avatar for a round, but sadly it was not meant to be. So instead, we're going to have this giant cluster of guys up here for longer than they really needed to be. Hey, at least we got strength that time. Not bad, Catcher. So that's, yeah, she's looking really good. She's looking really, really good. I don't even know if I want to attack this guy now. Jesus. I mean, Minerva can throw the javelin. I don't see why not. She should still be in range. Yep. Actually, there's something I can't quite remember. Maybe I don't need to do it like that. I'm going to throw out the Fortified now. Yeah, I can't quite remember something about this. And I don't want to have to... I don't want to have to wait if I don't, essentially. So I can use Katarina, and then she needs to dance... Or, excuse me, she needs to heal for the Avatar. And then other than that, we're basically fine. In fact, Linda can kill this guy right now. No reason not to. 1, 2, goodbye. We're still out of range for the meteor, so yeah, that's perfect. Didn't need that dodge at all. Do need to heal the Avatar, though. He needs to be able to take this 36 attack power hit. Same with Minerva. I mean, again, I can... I'm not sure if I need to wait on the village, like, here, or if I can wait on the fence tile, too. There's a save point there, so I'm going to move all the way in with her. I'm not sure this is worth it at all. But if it actually saves me a little bit of time, then so be it. Now, with Pella, there's really not a whole lot I could do with her here, unfortunately. Yeah, there's really not, so I can just move her, like, a little bit in, honestly. And then the Avatar... I think I should be able to get him to the boss. Well, if not, then I can get him really close. And it doesn't really matter, because again, I can't use the Against Staff due to the fact that I wasted one on Harden. Don't crit me, please. Don't miss, please. Thank you. Thank you, Sirius. Thank you. Not sure I even need to kill those guys, really. I just kind of want to. And another thief. Yeah, those guys come from there for a while. And also on this turn, there would have been... Oh, wow, I put Pella in range. No need for that. Yeah, on this turn, there also would have been a Wyvern that spawns from that fort where I put him here. And yeah, that's not really good. We don't want that, obviously. Now, who can I save with? Linda can't save, really? Okay, I just looked it up, honestly, and you do need to wait on the village tile itself with Minerva. Otherwise, nothing happens. That sucks. Yeah, I really wish I would have saved that Against Staff or had like a Hammer or something like that. I know you get one more Hammer in this game. I don't know if I'm going to be getting it or not, but the problem is that I also need to use the again step on the next map, and I need to use it on the final map. And I only have 2 uses left, so I can't use it here and then still be able to use it every time I need to. So we're doing this a little bit slower. I guess I can get a kill from Marth or something in the meantime. ... Brother, could it be? Is it really you? Minerva. Ah, so Michalis was the injured Draco Knight. Ah, you're wounded. I'll go get help. Don't bother. This wound is beyond help. I'd rather you call for Prince Marth. I have something I must pass on to him. The prince will be here soon. Hold on, brother. I'll tend to your wounds. To think I'd need your help in the end. Brother. Minerva, I have something to ask of you. Should I die, give this tome to Prince Marth. This is as far as I can go. I leave the rest to you. Brother Michalis. No, this isn't like you. When did you become so weak? The brother I knew was strong and noble. He always found his own way, never relying on anyone else. Do you hear me? I won't accept this. You're gonna pass this on to yourself without the help of your younger sister. Am I being scolded now? Brother, listen to me. You cannot die here. You have to live. Oh, for a second I thought he was going to give her the Starlight, which was going to make me super salty, because otherwise I wouldn't need Marth up here to begin with. But no, I remembered it correctly, I guess. So yeah, if you do that event, then later on, you'll be able to recruit Michalis. But if you don't reach this village with Minerva within 15 turns, that is to say by the end of the 15th turn, then Michalis dies, and you won't be able to recruit him. So that's a neat little objective. You don't really see anything like that very often. I'm not entirely sure what these thieves are going to do at this point. They may start heading back towards me, or they may press on towards the village. I'm not really sure. Well, I do know that we are essentially done, for the most part. For the most part, yep. So I can send the Avatar back. He's going to go murder the boss now. Honestly, I've had enough of this garbage. 10, perfect, so I can actually kill that guy as well. And as long as we are on at least 42 HP, which I'm gonna go for right now, we're gonna heal with Katarina to bring him back. And like so, we should be good. And I have more than enough people to kill that Thoron guy. I really wouldn't like to get crit here. That's really not what I'm looking for. I just, not now, man. Just not now, man. I should possibly work on these guys a little bit. Ooh, he doesn't have a javelin. That's kind of on me. Yeah, that's on me. Between Eston, the Avatar, or Eston Marth even, I should say, we can kill this guy right now, and I want to do that for sure. Oh, Marth can almost do it by himself. Look at this guy go. Look at how far he's come. Maybe he gets a crit? No, he doesn't. So we'll give it to Eston, who maybe still wants some stats. Marth really doesn't care at this point. Oh, I didn't want the Dragon Pike. Oh, I meant to use the Silver Lance, obviously. Really good. No surprises there. With Tetra, yeah, I really do want to clear these guys out just in case they, like, block me or some crap. I don't know what they would do, really, but I have enough Brave Lances, honestly. I do, and there's no way that they can kill me either. So there we go. Now all I need to do is kill this guy, which I can do with, like... oh, wait, I screwed up. Wait, no. Oh, God bless. Oh, I thought I screwed up for a second. I mean, I did screw up. I didn't mean to do it like that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're totally fine, guys. I swear. I can Brave Axe this guy to death. And then Linde as well as Pala can gang up on this guy. Do I need to use the Levin Sword for this? I think, honestly, the Devil Sword is probably enough. 17, and then surely Pala deals 29 with the silver. Yeah, she does. So there we go. There we go. Okay, good. I can break this. There's a 1% backfire rate. If it goes off, you will never hear from me. Okay, good. Linda's even going to crit him. Cool, cool. Doesn't make too big of a difference, like, at all, but I mean, I guess it helps. I'm also going to send Pala back this way. Maybe she can kill a thief or something, I guess. Yeah, seems good to me. And I really just don't want Sirius to die here either, so I'm going to move him out of the way. I'm going to move him the hell away from there just in case another thief spawns. I honestly don't have that memorized or anything, so Who's to really say? Now, we should be basically good. I can hit the save point with like Minerva. Katria can get to the secret shop. And since there's a save point, there's no chance that the Avatar fails to kill this guy unless I don't give him the Brave Lance back. Shoot. Word. Well, it's fine. It should be okay. Yeah, it should be okay. I can't get to the gate either way. Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. That's just embarrassing. I meant to give him the Brave Lance back, obviously, because he, you know, needs it. This chapter can go to hell, man. This has been hard. This is a hard map, guys. And now, Michalis. Prince Michalis. That's not your voice, Mark. Prince Michalis, what are you doing here? Those wounds. What happened to you? Marth, huh? I was waiting for you. For me. Take this. Ah, this is the Starlight tome. You're giving this to me. Yes. Only this tome can damage Garnet. I stole it from him, but not without cause. By the way, somebody had mentioned the fact that if we were to get the Starlight spell early, Gotoh would have needed to take the star and the light sphere from us, which would, you know, ruin the binding shield and all that good stuff. No, it wouldn't. He could have easily given it to us without destroying those spheres. There's a Starlight spell right here, and the orbs are still clearly intact, so why wouldn't he give us the spell himself? I don't understand. It's not like there are 2 star spheres running around or 2 light spheres, and if there are, they sure as hell never said anything about it. So no, Gotoh's a dick. I don't care. Screw that old man. But Michalis got our back here. Garnet, you say. Where is he now? At the dragon's altar. How pathetic. Somebody of my caliber would fall foul to Garnet? Marth, please. I'm not long for this world. Tell Minerva to save Maria in my place. Please. Michalis. Marth, I leave Maria to you. Ugh. And then he doesn't die, though. He's making it seem like he's dead, but no. In the original game, though, that is it for him. And we also get the Starlight spell here. Pretty strong spell. 10 grit. 17 might. Really strong stuff. You need C-rank tomes are better to use it. We have more than enough people capable, though, so no issue there. Yep, no issue whatsoever. Now, did I actually screw myself? Because I might have been able to, like, win. Honestly. Oh my god, I did. I did! Why didn't I give the Brave Lance back? Oh! Word! Because all I needed to do... I'm so mad. I'm so mad, but I don't want to restart just for that. So we'll do the same shopping that we did before, which was like what? 1 energy drop, 1 spirit dust, 1 angelic robe, and then 2 arm scrolls, right? That's what we settled on, I think so. So get all this crap, get mad at myself because I wasted a turn. Oh no, there goes the A rank. Probably not. Probably not. Oh, that's not even the right... Well, I mean... What I would have done was like this. Maybe I crit this guy or something, I don't know. So you move like here, so we want to move you to like here. And then because the rescue staff moves to the right first, if I remember... Let's see if I even did this correctly. No, it actually goes south, so that's not where we want it to move either way. But essentially, I could have definitely won this turn. It doesn't make any difference here at this point, though, because I need to, like... I need to wait for Pella, I think. Yeah, that's probably the safest way to go at this stage. Whatever. Oh, so this map is a doozy! This is, like, one of the craziest maps by far. Easily one of the hardest maps so far. There's just so much that goes into making this all work out. We might not even be able to win here. It really just depends on my luck, honestly, at this point. Okay, so now I need Pella to finish him off, which we should be able to do pretty easily here. She's on full. She got the HP that she needed. Good, good. Let's go ahead and get this dance off. Going with the silver just to not miss. Honestly. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, dude. Strength, so she actually ended up maxing it after all. Ah, I could have 7 turn. I'm pretty sure you could do it in 6 if you, like, had the again staff. Because you could have done what I did on this turn, last turn, but hey. Or 2 turns ago. Well, you get my point. You could have done it faster with an again staff. I don't have that option, honestly. That was hell. Yeah, that's the real Wyvern hell right there. So many flyers. And the enemy composition makes it so that you can't just spam some super effective weapon or some crap and cheese the map that way. You have to actually think about every single enemy. And the real trick that I find for that was pulling each of the enemies separately, or pulling as many of them away from the main group as you can before you actually encounter the main group. Does that make sense? The whole map we were picking off lone wyverns, lone berserkers, this and that, so that by the time we actually get to a massive group of enemies, their numbers are so thin that we can actually take them out all in one go. Or if not in one go, the only enemies that would be left alive were relatively inconsequential, if that makes sense. But if you just take each group as they are, there's no way you're gonna get blown away. I mean, that many wyverns, that many zerkers, all being covered by meteor tomes as well. You can see how important it is to accurately decide which enemies can be pulled away from the main group in order to actually have a chance there. And that's really cool. That was a very fun map. And the first turn was pretty weird and interesting too, because we had to form sort of a human shield in order to keep up any kind of momentum. I mean, of course we could stay back turtle, pull those guys one by one, but it wasn't necessary, and that's cool. I like the fact that it never actually makes you stop and turtle. Because, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that strategy, but if the game is making you do that, I feel like that's not necessarily good, you know what I mean? There should be alternatives, there should be other strategies that are available. And in that sense, I think that this map succeeds. That was a lot of fun, but hard as hell. Hard as hell. Make no mistake. So, this is the Dragon's Altar, the place where the Divine Dragon Naga banished the Earth Dragons, and also that Grima guy. Indeed, Medeus the Altar's guardian could not tolerate the human race's atrocities against the Manichaeans. Where has this guy been? Thus, he gathered the surviving dragonkin, forming the Delarian Empire, all to obliterate mankind. He was vanquished by Henri once and then defeated a second time by you. However, Earth Dragons boast tremendous life forces and cannot be completely eliminated so easy. Even now, they sleep at this altar. You mean to say they'll awaken? Say, Gotoh, how did you get here? I teleported. Couldn't you have teleported us past all those wyverns? Yeah, I could, but I'm a douche! Ha ha! Not exactly. Even sleeping Earth Dragons should not awaken for centuries or so. The next time Medeus awakens, though, he will rise as a terrifying shadow dragon. No, wait. Perhaps. Yes, I see. So that's why Garneth. What's the matter, Lord Gotoh? You're not making any sense. Prince Marth, I finally realized the reason why Garneth kidnapped the clerics. He intends to use them to resurrect Medeus. To hasten the awakening of a dragon requires the life force of pure maiden women. Knowing this, Garneth kidnapped them. So that means Elise and the others are in this very altar. Indubitably. Indubitably. Marth, you must hurry. Ergo, verily. They are in grave danger. Medeus is awakening. It's only a matter of time. Hurry up, stupid. Surimir, please forgive me for earlier. It's fine, I don't mind at all. It's so rare to see someone like me anyway. But it's so warm dressing like this, Jesus Christ, tell me about it, Emir. I know the struggle. Why doesn't anybody else do this? I don't get it. Oh, is it warm? Yeah, it's great during winter. Hey, why don't you try wearing this for a change? It's a hat made from animal hide. Just wear it. You're gonna see how amazing it is right away. This is, wow, it's a pretty great hat. See, it fits you well. Do you want to wear it for a bit? Hell yeah, we do. Yes, I'd love to. Whoa! I'm so stoked you said that. It'll look great on you, no doubt about it. Oh, hey, more cutscenes. And I assume you would only get this one if you visited the village with Minerva. So let's go. Brother, why? Why here? I never wanted to fight you. I just wanted things to be like they used to, with you and Maria. Brother, Mikalis, brother! Your tears. No, I'm just kidding, Minerva. I'm fine. How long has it been since I last saw them? What? Mikalis, are you alive? I don't plan on dying in front of you, Minerva. I'd be an endless laughing stock. The Mikalis you knew would never die in a place like this. Am I right? Brother, oh brother. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are still enemies. That will not change. The incompetence of your army sickens me, so you leave me with no choice but to help. Thank goodness. You finally returned to your old self. I understand. Until the Shadow Dragon breathes his last, let us borrow your strength. And McAllis is actually pretty good, but that's going to have to wait until next time. I think I have already said my piece on this map. To hell with it. To hell with it. Fun map, though. I don't know what it is about this game, but I have this weird love-hate relationship with every map where each one can go straight to hell. But at the same time, at the end of the day, they're really fun. I wouldn't change too much about this, if anything at all. Really challenging, lots of fun to figure it out. It's like an intricate puzzle in a sort of way, but there's more than one solution, I'm sure. Anyways, with that said, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please, if you did, feel free to leave a like rating. Helps out tremendously, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See you then. Peace.